come on. Hey, Hamster, do my clavicles look like they're harboring sinister intent? Wait, what are you doing?
Almost.
Got it. I finally got that portal technology working. And you're using it to reach the back of my PC. Yeah. You could have effortlessly brought fresh water and food to starving countries, eliminated the entire need for a shipping industry, or even completely revolutionized space travel. But instead,
Who cares about that stuff when I don't even have to stand up to swap my HDMI cords?
oh my god. I remember playing Portal with a friend when it came out, and boy, I was immediately mesmerized with flying through portal puzzles and solving my way to the end of the game in just a few hours. Granted, by the end I wanted to vomit from nausea, but it was the good kind of vomit. And when the sequel rolled around, I played the solo as well as the co-op campaigns countless times, all while fighting back my unrelenting urge to spew chunks. I just wanted to upchuck a sprinkler of my juicy stomach acid affection. It gave me butterflies and dizzy eyes. My insides were doing the esophagus slide.
All right, that's enough.
So since Portal and Portal 2 are so similar, we decided to lump them both into one video. Plus, that gives us an excuse to talk about them during sequel season and all. And since Portal 3 will never happen, we might as well discuss the entire series at once. Portal is a first-person shooter where you solve physics-based puzzles and avoid deadly hazards to escape a dangerous facility by means of an experimental portal gun. The portal gun can open portals on designated flat white panels, connecting any two places with a controlled wormhole, allowing for a tremendous amount of puzzle variety. You'll be pressing weights on switches, vaulting around on launch pads, and utilizing your built-up momentum to outsmart the confined spaces and make it to the end of each floor alive. Aside from Portal 2 adding some new mechanics like light bridges, jump and acceleration gels, and tractor beams, it's also substantially longer than the experimental original. There's even boss battles at the ends with the violent AIs that are keeping you contained in the testing facilities guarding your freedom. You'll need to outsmart these supercomputers with all your knowledge and mastery of the portal gun in order to survive. The most satisfying thing about these deceptively simple puzzle games is the hypnotic zen mode you'll activate when everything begins to click and you really start thinking with portals. That is until you're dropped into a turret's line of fire and get turned into Swiss cheese. Cheese? No, this is all about that cake. Yeah, but I heard the cake is a lie. But what if it's not, Hamster? What if it's not? These games basically look identical, so once again we're gonna lump them together like lettuce and cabbage. Yeah, so Portal 1 and 2 look great on their native PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. Graphically, they even do a great job of shaking up the visuals of simplistic white testing zones to grungy office spaces and mechanical factories. I especially appreciate how you distinguish between your left and right trigger portals with orange and blue rings. This helps you more easily comprehend and plan the literal ins and outs of your solutions. And I appreciate how the lead female character, Shell, isn't even remotely sexualized. She's like a completely average, relatable human being. Now why was that so hard, games industry? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure Rule 34 art exists online. Stop! What? Don't ruin her character. Hamtaro Futanari probably exists, but I'm not gonna check. Oh, Lord! But what if it does? No! Now it's gonna bother me! And finally, the games differ. In Portal 1, Shell awakens in the labyrinthian testing facility Aperture Science and is forced to solve endless puzzles devised by the sinister AI GLaDOS, whom Shell must outsmart, escape, and destroy in order to achieve her freedom. In Portal 2, Shell awakens from an artificially induced sleep after blacking out due to her explosive battle with GLaDOS. With the help of the comically bumbling AI core Wheatley, she once again sets out to escape the facility and destroy the rogue machines holding her prisoner. In Portal 2's co-op campaign peer review, the two androids Atlas and Peabody test their way deep into the forgotten caverns of Aperture in order to help the revived GLaDOS uncover a sinister prize with unsettling implications. Whereas the first game was more mysterious and coated with subtle lore, 2's length allows it to delve more deeply into the history and people behind Aperture Science, as well as how it all came crashing down, leaving no one but computers in charge of running endless human experiments. And it's hilarious hilarious! Seriously, this is one of the funniest series I've ever played. And that's on top of the fact that the actual story is really well crafted and engaging. It should be saying a lot that we don't want to spoil the story for a puzzle game of all things. We'd not only be ruining the plot, but the gags too. I'm resisting the urge to just quote Cave Johnson for the rest of this video so hard you have no idea. The soundtrack is absolutely incredible! They even gave it away for free online! Seriously, go download it. It's called Songs to Test By. Look it up. And the voice acting for GLaDOS, Cave Johnson, Wheatley, and the AI cores are all outstanding. GLaDOS even robotically sings in some expertly done end credit songs. The music also does this dynamic shifting to a more intense version of the same song thing when you find solutions or go careening through the air. It's so well done and satisfying. The music and vocals do a great job at going from creepy to comical to isolation and action so seamlessly it's just unreal. Even Shell's voice actor is awesome. Shell doesn't even have any. Then who's credited for voicing her? Okay, so she made some grunts for pain and stuff. Amazingly euphoric grunts, which I'm sure I could probably also find taken out of context. Stop!
This was a triumph.
Hey Hamster, did you notice that neither of us had a single complaint for Portal or Portal 2? I mean, the games are great for such a wide audience and are both incredibly well crafted from a critical standpoint, so yeah. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? If Portal 3 ever happens, it's gonna be in a VR Half-Life Alyx style and I'm gonna vomit out my eyeballs because by God, I'm gonna play it even if it's the last thing I do? No. Well, yeah, but no. You're not thinking. Oh yeah. Is this really happening? This might be happening. The positive gamer in me gives the quirky Portal an easy 10 out of 10. This incredible experimental puzzle shooter is unmatched in innovation, design, and raw enjoyment. The critical gamer in me finds Portal to be an undeniable 10 out of 10 experience. This brain-twisting mad scientist's joyride will only leave you feeling like a crafty daredevil itching for more. And more you'll get as the positive gamer in me rates Portal 2 with its own 10 out of 10. Both the single player and co-op campaigns are outstanding and well worth revisiting. So grab a friend or go it alone with your trusty companion cube on Steam, and more recently, the Switch. But the critical gamer in me has to step back and honestly give Portal 2 the 10 out of 10 it rightly deserves. 4 10 out of 10s in one video? Getting 2 perfect scores is rare enough, but 2 sets in one review? I had no idea that going into this video this is how it would turn out. But I had such a great time with these 2 critical masterpieces each time I played them that I couldn't find a single reason why they didn't both deserve that perfect set of 10 golden coins. Well, outside of the intense urge to vomit while playing it, but that's kind of a me problem. But what do you think? Tell us how your positive and critical sides rate Portal and Portal 2 in the comments below. But if you don't think Portal deserves all the praise it's been given over the years, then you're just playing with yourself. All right, I think it's time to admit I do not fit in this shirt anymore. It's funny, Kim and I actually both bought the exact same shirt when we saw these on sale. And I don't remember whose is whose, but this one is not the one to wear. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more, and use the links in the description to nominate your own episodes. And thank you to all of our Patreon members, Atomic Thomas, Cameron, Arrow, Rowan, Erica, Minya, Sid, and Crystal. Booyah!